Hello everyone. So this video is going to help the ICSE 7th grade students to solve their first chapter, that is integers. So let's see how to solve the sums related to the integers. So first of all, we will discuss about what are the integers. So integers, it is denoted with the capital letter I. And what are these? These are the integers, means positive, negative, all the numbers. So if you see the number line, on the number line the 0 is at the center, and on the left side of 0 there are the negative numbers, and these numbers goes to infinity, mean there are the infinite numbers, negative numbers. And if you go on the right side, there are positive numbers 1 2 3 4, and these numbers also goes to infinite. So on the right hand side of 0 there are the positive integers, and on the left hand side of the 0 there are negative integers. So 0 is also known as simply an integer. So if we are adding, we can add them, we can subtract them, we can multiply them, all the integers. So if we are multiplying the integers, means we are having the negative integers multiply by positive integers, so the result will be negative. So if we have the two negative integers, negative is multiplied by the negative, then the result will be positive. So if we have the two positive integers, positive is multiplied with positive, the result will be positive. So here you can see, if we are multiplying the three negative integers, suppose my negative integer multiply by negative, multiply by negative, so answer will be negative. So here you can see, if the negative is coming like even odd numbers, so here the negative is coming one time, and here the negative is coming three times, is it? Here the negative is coming two times, is it? So if negative is coming odd time, is it? Here the negative is coming odd time, our answer is coming negative, is it? So it means if the negative is coming odd time, so what are the odd numbers? 1 3 5 7, is it? So on, all these are the odd numbers. So if the negative is multiplied by odd times, means 1 time, 3 time, 5 times, 7 times, is it? 9 times, then all these result will be coming negative. And if the negative is multiplied by odd times, is it? Like 2 times, sorry, even times, odd we have done already, it is even time, 2 4 6 8 10 and so on. So if the negative is multiplied even time, then result will be positive, that we have seen here already. So this we have to take care in mind. We have to see in that whenever we are multiplying these integers, especially negative integers, then we have to see that what the result will come, either it will be positive or negative. So we have to take care when we multiply these negative integers especially. So there are some properties of multiplication of the integers. So we have the closure property, commutative property, associative property, and distributive property. So this time we have the syllabus. In our syllabus we are having only the distributive property. So we will discuss what is distributive property. Distributive property. So what is this distributive property? Suppose we are having three integers, L, M and N. So if L is multiplied with the sum of M, N, if L is multiplied the sum of M, N, then L will be multiplied with M also, and L will be multiplied with N also. So this property is known as the distributive property. So based on this we are going to solve all the sums that is there in the exercise first A. So very limited number of sums we are having this time in our syllabus. So we'll solve the question number 1, that is evaluate. The sums are given, evaluate. First 4 to 7 multiply by 8 plus 2 into 4 to 7. So this is in the form of L into M plus L into N. This is in this form. So we have to make it in this form, L into M plus N. So here L is 4 to 7 and this will be multiplied with M. M is 8 plus N is 2. 4 to 7 we have taken here as common, you can say. So this will be 4 to 7 multiply by 10, is it? So 4 to 7 multiply by 10 means 4 to 7 0. Simply 1 0 will come with this. So this is the answer. Then we have the second part, 394 multiply by 12 plus 394 multiply by minus 2. Then we have 394, this will be common like this, and multiply by, here will remain 12 and here will remain plus into minus minus 2. So this will be 394 multiply by 10. So answer will be 3940. Simply 1 0 will come this. So this will be the answer. So next part, that can be as your homework, that you can do third part and you can solve in the comment section also. 558 into 27 plus 3 into 558. So this you can solve. How to solve this? Then we have the second part, second question, that is there in syllabus. Again evaluate. This we have to evaluate. Very first, 673 is multiplied by 9 plus 673. So here we can write multiply with 1 also, because this answer will remain same only, because this we have made L into M and L into N. So here L is 673 multiply with N plus 1, 9 plus 1. So it is 673 multiplied by 10. So answer will come 6730. This is the answer. So these are some simple sums. So this will be a homework, that is 1925 is multiplied with 101 minus 1925. So this you can solve, second part, and you can write in the comment section how to solve this. Then we have the question number 4. Again evaluate number 1, that is 15 into 8, sorry. So 15 into 8, that is, you are knowing the table of 15 8s are 120. So this is the answer. Here we have multiplied the two integers 15 and 8. Then we have the number 2, 15 into minus 8. So here positive and negative, so answer will be negative, so it is minus 120 answer. Then we have third, minus 15 into 8, again negative into positive, answer will be negative, multiply, so it will be minus 120 answer. So this will be your homework number 4, minus 15 into minus 8. How to solve that you can say in the comment section also. Minus 15 into minus 8. Then we have in our syllabus, that is question number 6. Question number 6, first part, 2 into 4 into 6 into 8. So this we can multiply like this also. 2 4s are 8 into 6 8s are 48. So 48 into 8, 8 8s are 64, and 8 for the 32, 32 plus 6, 38. So this will be the answer, 384. Then we have the second part. Second part is 2 into minus 4 into 6 into 8. So in the same way, this will become positive and negative. Negative minus 8 into 48. So this is again negative and positive. Answer will be again negative. 3 into 384. Answer negative. So in this way you can solve the third one also. Third one is minus 2 into 4 and minus 6 into 8. Minus 2 into 4 and minus 6 into 8. So minus 2 into 4, that will be minus 8, and minus 6 into 8, that will be minus 48. So again minus and minus, it is coming 2 times, means even number. So it will be, answer will be positive. So it is 384 is the answer. So this fourth and fifth part you can solve in the same way. It will be your homework also. Minus 2 into minus 4 and 6 into minus 8. So this you can solve. How to solve this? You have to count simply how many times the negative sign is there. Minus 2 into minus 4 and minus 6 into minus 8. So this will be your homework. So this is how you can solve this all sums. If still you are having any doubt how to solve, that you can say in the comment section also. Thank you.